After the realization that homeopathic potentization involves a process of molecular imprinting, we were for a long time in the search for an ideal substance that could be used as a potentizing medium that is more appropriate than water and ethanol for preparing molecular imprinted drugs. An azeotropic mixture of water and propionic acid in the ratio 82.3:17. 7 is found to be a comparatively much better candidate as an ideal imprinting medium for preparing molecular imprinted drugs, probably far superior to water-ethanol azeotropic mixture conventionally used in homeopathic potentization. Propionic acid can hold much water than ethanol in an azeotropic mixture. 100 ml azeotropic mixture of propionic acid will contain 82 ml of water, whereas same quantity of azeotropic mixture of ethanol will contain only 5 ml of water. It makes a big difference in the number of molecular imprints that could be formed. Obviously, water propionic acid azeotropic mixture can produce 16 times more number of molecular imprints than same volume of water ethanol azeotropic mixture. This is a very important point when we know that the therapeutic effects of potentized drugs are determined by the number of molecular imprints they contain. Propionic acid is a simple fatty acid with chemical formula CH3CH2CO2H, belonging to the chemical group known as carboxylic acids. It is also known by different names, such as propanoic acid, ethylformic acid, methacetic acid, carboxyethane, ethane carboxylic acid, pseudoacetic acid, metacetonic acid etc. It is a simple native fatty acid being a universal part of metabolic processes in living systems. It is 100% non-toxic, and far much safer to biological systems than ethanol. Molecular mass of propionic acid is 74.079. It forms a azeotropic mixture with water at a ratio 82:3 water and 17.7 propionic acid. Boiling point of water propionic acid azeotrope is 99.98 degrees Celsius, whereas boiling point of propionic acid is 141.1 degrees Celsius and boiling point of water is 100 degrees. As such, water propionic acid azeotropic mixture cannot be separated by fractional distillation. Propionic acid consists of hydrogen-bonded pairs of molecules in both the liquid and the vapor. Propionic acid is a naturally occurring carboxylic acid with chemical formula CH3CH2CO2H. It is a liquid with a pungent and unpleasant smell somewhat resembling body odor. Propionic acid has physical properties intermediate between those of the smaller carboxylic acids, formic and acetic acids, and the larger fatty acids. It is fairly miscible with water. As with acetic and formic acids, it consists of hydrogen-bonded pairs of molecules in both the liquid and the vapor forms. Propionic acid is a natural part of various biological processes and pathways. Propionic acid is produced biologically as its coenzyme ester, propionyl-CoA, from the metabolic breakdown of fatty acids containing odd numbers of carbon atoms, and also from the breakdown of some amino acids. The metabolism of propionic acid begins with its conversion to propionyl coenzyme A, the usual first step in the metabolism of carboxylic acids. Since propionic acid has 3 carbons, propionyl-CoA cannot directly enter either beta-oxidation or the citric acid cycles. In most vertebrates, propionyl-CoA is carboxylated to D-methylmalonyl-CoA, which is isomerized to L-methylmalonyl-CoA. A vitamin B12-dependent enzyme catalyzes rearrangement of L-methylmalonyl-CoA to succinyl-CoA, which is an intermediate of the citric acid cycle and can be readily incorporated there. Propionic acid serves as a substrate for hepatic gluconeogenesis via conversion to succinyl-CoA. Some propionic acid is used widely as a preservative for both animal feed and food for human consumption. Another major application is as a preservative in baked goods. As a food additive, it is approved for use in the EU, USA, Australia and New Zealand. Designated as generally regarded as safe by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, propionic acid has shown little toxicity in humans and other organisms. In the human body, however, Propionic acid is generally metabolized with little ill effect and ultimately becomes a chemical intermediate in the citric acid cycle. Some propionic acid is oxidized to lactic acid during absorption, but most passes to the liver, which removes nearly all of it from the portal blood. Propionic acid represents 20-25 of absorbed volatile fatty acids. Propionic acid is rapidly absorbed through the gastrointestinal tract. Most absorbed propionic acid is passed to the liver, which removes nearly all of it from the portal blood. As a compound that is typically found naturally in the body, little to no adverse cumulative health effects have been associated with exposure to propionic acid. Designated as generally regarded as safe by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, propionic acid has shown little toxicity in humans and other organisms. There are no known birth defects associated with the use of propionic acid in animals or humans. Hydrogen bonding in a zeotropic mixture of water and propionic acid are very strong and stable, and hence, the molecular imprints formed in them will be existing for a very long time without undergoing degradation. For a very long time.